On Tuesday, we declared Bolton Fell and Bolton Mosses a new National Nature Reserve. Bolton Fell Moss has been part of the Cumbrian Bogs Life project, whereby we've been restoring it from a milled peat site, and within 5.5 years of restoration work it's now become a National Nature Reserve. National Nature Reserves are the crown jewels of Britain's wildlife, and there's three main purposes for National Nature Reserves, the first of which is to conserve wildlife and habitats. The second purpose of National Nature Reserves is science and understanding. The third purpose of National Nature Reserves is giving access to nature for people, and as part of the Bogs Life project we've just put a 1.5 kilometre boardwalk into the centre of the site alongside a viewing platform. In the future we're hoping to put even more access work in and potentially link up Bolton Fell Moss with Heathersgill and Bolton Moss, so that should then also link into Hadrian's Wall Path and the Rights of Way network as well. Well, peat bogs are incredibly important. They're the UK equivalent of rainforests in terms of the amount of carbon that they capture. They're long-term stores of carbon, unlike forests, in that the peat, which is largely carbon, has been there for 10,000 years since the last ice age. Peat bogs, because they've been here for 10,000 years, store information within the peat about the climate that it's grown through, and part of the reason for the designation is that there are areas that are still intact within that bog that are 12 metres deep of peat and have a historic record in the peat of what the climate was like over the period.